Wowee, wow is all I got to say about the Sense Blazer Pro tank. It's just going to be a quick glance at first look. I've only been vaping on this thing for 1 hour. The new coil heads that come with this, banger rank. That's the first impressions I'm getting. I popped this sucker in here, vaped her at straight 80 watts, and it was like full on banging flavor. I had to share it with you guys though, because usually I don't have that experience. I mean, there's great coil heads out there, but this right here so far, as far as break-in, 0. Now I've said that before, 0 break-in like with the UL Crown 3, and there was no break-in. Really, there wasn't. It wasn't like I had to vape half a tank. That's how most coil heads, most big time, top-notch coil heads are. There's usually no break-in. Or if there is, it's just a little bit of muted, maybe a little bit of cotton earthy taste, but that goes away after about a few hits. That's what I'm talking about with no break-in. But with this, starting her at 80 watts, there was full-on flavor from the get-go. It was like banging. Like I said, this is a quick glance. This is not a full review by any means. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about some specs for you, show you up close, just a few things, and then we're gonna be out. She's 28 millimeter in diameter, a whopping tank all the way through, and she's 64.5 millimeter in length. She yields a whopping 7 mils of juice with one coil head, the 0.3 ohm, the new coil head that I'm going to show you in a second, okay? And then you get a shorter glass tube for the Blazer 200 type coil head, which means it'll hold 6 mil. So you have a 6 mil juice option, and you have a 7 mil juice option. It's got this twist and slide top fill, just like the Blazer 200. Big old whitish Bordello drip tip, again, just like the Blazer 200. She's got quad adjustable bottom airflow, and you get plenty of airflow. Here it is, wide open. And airflow is smooth. Close her off a little bit. Close her off a little bit more. There's whistle when you close it off a little bit more. Most tanks do that. It is what it is. The coil head that I just popped in here that I've only been vaping on for an hour, this is a 0.3 ohm. Now, it's got a mixture of ceramic, organic cotton. You got 2 vertical coils, and you got 2 horizontal coils. So with the 2 horizontal coils, the airflow's hitting underneath them. And then with the 2 vertical coils, it's just like most other sub-ohm tanks where the airflow passes through them. And sitting around everything is your ceramic. So the ceramic sits around the vertical coils, and then you have the organic cotton that runs through the horizontal coils, and you have the organic cotton that runs around the vertical coils. Pretty cool design. And when I first saw it, I gotta admit, I thought it was kind of ridiculous. But then I vaped on it, and I was like, whoa, ho, ho, stop me. Then you have the other coil head that comes with this, which is the 0.2 ohm, and it is just regular organic cotton triple coil. It is compatible with your Blazer 200 tank, which is a pro, but yeah, it doesn't have ceramic in there, it doesn't have horizontal coils. It's just got 3 coils with organic cotton wrapped around them. So before I wrap this up, I do want to vape on it just to show you what she does in vapor production and talk about the flavor. Okay, I've got the 0.3 ohm new coil head that comes with the Sense Blazer Pro, vaping her at 80 watts. I like this thing at 80 watts the most. All this is going to be subjective. Oh yeah, what's the rating on this coil head? They say 60 to 150 watts. So 80 watts for me, I mean, right out of the package was rocking. And I've just stuck at 80 watts, but I could take her up for you, of course. 80 watts sitting on the Wismac Predator 228. I got the airflow halfway open all across the board. You know the drill. I mean, that is full on kick-ass, just awesome flavor. Now, is it like an RTA or an RDA? No, it's not. Sub-ohm tanks, the way they are now with these coil heads, they're never going to be. The flavor's never going to be what an RTA or what an RDA is. Not with the experiences that I've had, at least. And I've had a lot. But it is damn skipping good for a big-time super sub-ohm tank. In the vapor, you see it. Now I'm going to take up the wattage, just for y'all. Woo, it's still good. I mean, it gets hotter, obviously. It needs to be dropped just a little bit, because on the tail end, I'm starting to feel it. If I go further, take a longer hit, it's going to be burnt a little bit. Let's say 95 watts. Oh, yeah. Okay, here's the thing with this. Okay, this coil head is a little bit different. Again, you have the 2 horizontal coils, okay, and the airflow running underneath them. And then you got the 2 vertical coils with the airflow running through them. And I think that ceramic in between all that, it makes a difference also. Every little variable about this coil head makes a difference, but the flavor I'm getting, I think the reason why I get such great flavor from the get-go is because you have the horizontal coils with the cotton running through them and that bottom airflow hitting it. That's why I think there's no break-in. You don't really notice the vertical coils right away because you have those horizontal with the bottom airflow. That's my thoughts anyways. But the type of flavor that I get off this is a more dry flavor. It's still like saturated, but it's dry saturated. Yeah, it's a drier flavor. Again, all this is going to be subjective. Your anatomy's different than mine. But that's just my experiences, and I like it a lot. I mean, I like it so much, that's why I do this video. Oh yeah, now here's the thing. I don't know how long these coils are gonna last. This is only 1 hour. It may gunk up within the next day and die out on me. I don't know. But all I know is first impressions, wowee, wow, wow, wowza. So that's all I got for you today, chuckers. Again, this is the first impressions, first look, quick glance, whatever you want to call it, of the Sense Blazer Pro. And like I said, wow from the get-go. But the question is it gonna be wow in the next week? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test the crap out of this thing. And if I don't come back, that means this thing is balling. If I do come back, that means something's wrong with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, found it entertaining and helpful, well then like the video down below. And if you want to see more of me, subscribe for more. This is Rip Trippers, and remember, smoking is dead. Vaping is the future, and the future is now.